In this example, we're going to try and solve the equation 4 to the power of 3x minus 1 is equal to 8 to the power of 4x. So it's another exponential equation. You have an exponential term on each side of the equation. So if you remember from the first example we did like this, what we're going to try and do is try and write both of these bases, 4 and 8, as powers of the same number. So what we know is we can write 4 as 2 squared, and we can write 8 as 2 cubed. Okay, now you should know that already. You should have some of this information sort of at the front of your mind. So when you look at a 4, you should be able to think of 4. 4 can be written as 2 squared. 8, you should be able to think of 8 just from familiarity. Think of it as 8 can be written as 2 cubed. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back, rewrite this equation here. Instead of 4, we're going to write 2 squared there. And instead of 8, we're going to substitute 2 cubed for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So instead of 4, it's going to be 2 squared. And remember, you always substitute within parentheses. The power outside the 4 was 3x minus 1. And for the 8, we're going to do something similar. We'll replace 8 with 2 cubed, and the power outside that is 4x. Okay, now the rules of exponents say that if we have an inside power and an outside power, we multiply. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 2 times 3x minus 1. Now 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. Equals, on this side we have 2, the inside power is 3, the outside power is 4x. So multiply the powers, 3 by 4x is 12x. Now at this point, the bases on the left and the right are the same as each other. Okay, so if the bases are the same and the expressions are the same, that means the exponents are the same, so the powers are the same. So we now can put the powers equal to one another. If the bases are you get the bases equal to each other first. When you've got that, you can put the powers equal to one another. So 6x minus 2 equals 12x. And we're going to try and get the x on its own. So let's say we move the 6x across, becomes 12x minus 6x. And then minus 2 is equal to 12 minus 6 is 6x. And if we divide across by 6, so that the x is on its own, we get negative 2 over 6 is equal to x, or if we simplify that, x is equal to, it's a minus over a plus, which is minus 2 over 6. Reduce that by dividing both the top and bottom by 2, and you get x is equal to negative 1/3. So if you go back here, the answer is going to be negative 1/3. Okay, thanks for watching.